Hello, star souls. This collective, you feel a little bit uncomfortable right now. Maybe you've not been sleeping very well, maybe a little bit irritated, like you're not feeling your beautiful own self right now. Maybe it's something to do with the upcoming full moon in Pisces and the partial lunar eclipse. But my readings are timeless, so whenever you find me, the message might be relevant for you. But let's see what is going on with this collective. And I want to start with these moon cards. What's going on with this collective? Feeling uncomfortable, maybe a little bit irritated right now. I'm kind of feeling like the old world hasn't left just yet and the new world hasn't arrived just yet. That's kind of the feeling that I have, like you're in that between the worlds. Maybe the irritation of the rebirth. But let's see what's going on. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So Libra might be relevant, but balance, I'm more reading this as balance. A new cycle of balance is about to begin. So full moon ending a cycle, new moon starting a new cycle. Also justice is coming with this. New kind of justice. Whatever that means. Show the world the real you, flipped, full moon in Aquarius. But I'm taking the cards that come to the table, please, Spirit. Last week we had lots of flipping cards, but now I want them to come to the table. Nothing is yet set in stone. Like I said, between the worlds, the old life is kind of going away and the new is kind of coming in. Maybe there are something like the irritation. Maybe there's something like you have an urge to leave something behind. Maybe a habit, some kind of thinking pattern, or maybe something in the physical. Like you don't want it anymore. Like I said about the rebirth energy. The irritation of the rebirth. But nothing is yet set in stone. Maybe you are struggling with something right now. Maybe let's say that you want to like quit smoking, quit eating sweets or something like this. Maybe you've been trying to do that. It's very hard for you right now. Maybe you are a little bit irritated because the urge is so big here. Something like this. It doesn't need to be these things, but something. It's like you wanting to let go, but there's something still holding you back with that. Something to do with your brain, with your mindset. I feel like it's not something in the physical, like you have to go somewhere or have to do something or have to be with someone. It's more about letting go of that mindset that I don't need this, I don't need to be here type of thing. A new start is coming. Maybe lots of emotions. You know, like this, I'm seeing the sea here. The waves of the sea. Lots of emotions. Maybe one moment you're very happy and excited and the next not so much. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So this is a pivotal point for you and in your life. Like I said, you're leaving old behind and you're coming into this new era. But there is something here in the middle. Let's take one more. So Libra and Aries might be relevant. Be bold and make the first moon. There was a reason that I said it like that. but it flipped. What's that? Your commitment is being tested. Like I said, there is something that you wanting to release here. But it's very hard for you, and I feel like it's something to do with your brain, with your mental strength. Take time to breathe out. So maybe because I mentioned the cigarettes, the smoking, maybe some of you need to start learning to breathe in another way. Like taking deep breaths without the cigarette. Or taking deep breaths every time you have the urge to eat the sweets or whatever that might be. Or maybe if it's something to do with a relationship also, take deep breaths, come back to center, realize it's just the pattern, it's the pattern in your mind. I'm feeling so strongly that it's something to do like mentally. Okay, let's use my new deck. This was the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. Let's use this deck. Spirit, what's the new romantic cycle begins? This new moon in Libra. Knight of Swords, and it came out in reverse. So this can't be rushed, the new cycle. And it makes sense because whatever is here in the middle, it's not set in stone yet. So this is a slow process, a slow rebirth, and I feel like it's been a long journey for you. It's like you feel everything is about to change, and you've been very patient with that. But now it's like, it's kind of that the water broke and you're going into the labor now, but the baby is still here inside of you, so it's, you know, why can't it come out? That type of feeling that I'm having here. Too many, but Lovers was showing itself. Temperance sideways. What a beautiful card. An angel. There is something to do with your healing. Like I said with the patterns, something to do with your mind here. I feel like you're trying to think in a new way, try to do things in a new way, but the old temptations are somehow kind of having a hold of you, whatever that might be with you. But also balance. Balance is coming. One more. Ace of Swords. I can't talk today. Ace of Swords flipped, but Five of Pentacles came out. So you are definitely leaving the old life behind you. And I'm kind of feeling the old world and the new world type of energy. In this, I feel like this is a huge cycle that is coming to an end in your life. This has been one big period of healing, like many lessons, many small cycles within this big cycle, and now it's coming to an end. And you've been healing your lack mindset, like the scarcity mindset of things, like lack of money, lack of love, lack of this and this and this. You are stepping into a new era where you kind of have that believe in destiny, you believe in faith, you believe in your angels, your spirit guides, God, whatever resonates with you. That's what you've been practicing. And because you are seeing spirituality in a new way, they are wanting you to like do this final release of trusting them, trusting this path where it is taking you. But there's something still that is keeping you in this five of Pentacles energy. Let's see what the nothing is yet set in stone is. Three of Pentacles. And I somehow got Harry Potter from this. So magic. Believe in your magic. Believe in your own soul contract. Your blueprint is being activated. But I also feel like there's some kind of new community coming around you. And I feel like it requires leaving an old community behind you. One more. Eight of Swords, because they are keeping you stuck. So whatever this is, the habit or maybe a place or a relationship, it's keeping you stuck. And that's why the irritation is here. You need to let this, whatever this is, you need to let it go because it's keeping you stuck. You intuitively, you know what this is. This is about you trusting the unknown. Trusting whatever comes next is beneficial. It's something that is meant to come to your path, even though maybe you don't know what that exactly is. I feel like nature is very important for this collective. Well, it's always important, but right now, because of the irritation and trying to find the courage to trust faith, Mother Nature will give you strength and the answers. And maybe some of you, you have a special tree where you visit that gives you wisdom. A fiery climax approaches. Five of Swords, so giving up something. This is the middle row, the energy. You need to give up something. And you've been trying to give up something, but maybe there's the urge to always come back to it, whatever it is. A habit or a mindset or maybe a place or a person or something. Ten of Pentacles, and I'm yet again getting the Harry Potter energy for some reason. So your magic people, your magic community is coming when you release whatever this is. I want one more for the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, something is about to happen in your career. There's new people, new contracts coming. What's the Ten of Pentacles here, please? Maybe some of you just visited a church somewhere, a beautiful church or a temple. Ten of Pentacles, please. Four of Cups. And here you are sitting in front of that tree that I was talking about earlier. The Celestial Weaver is on the bottom. Wow. But the Four of Cups. Here you are sitting alone with Mother Nature, with your tree, with your animals. You know what to do. You know what to do right now. You know what this is and you know that you need to let it go. You need to trust. You need to trust what comes next. And I feel like this collective it's just about the shifting the mindset on this. There's some kind of twist that you need to do here. And when you are able to do that, the identity around whatever this is going to shift so massively that it's going to change everything. And some of you, there's something with your career. You are doing something to help the planet. So helping people, animals, nature, somehow, some way. Like you are doing light work And light work doesn't always mean about, that you're a tarot reader or a Reiki healer or whatever. It's just how you channel that wisdom to society. So it might be your art, your wisdom, your writing, whatever it is. But somehow maybe there is still parts of you that you are doubting yourself with this. Am I good enough? Am I ready to step into these boots or something like imposter syndrome? And maybe because the irritation is here, maybe you've noticed that you've been talking a little bit negatively about yourself. And maybe that's something that you haven't been doing for a while, but now it's kind of come back again. Your commitment is being tested, so your intuition, the violet color. Somehow the irritation, the something's off energy is keeping you of doing something that your intuition wants you to do. So let's say that you're very tired and your negative mind is saying that, yeah, you just want to watch TV or, do something like that. But deep down, you know that you need to be committed to something. So you need to do that instead of just lying still. And that's something that I don't say very lightly, because normally it's the other way around, like you're doing so much and you need to rest. But for this collective, your ego is somehow trying to trick you of not being committed to whatever this is in your path. Maybe the career or something else, or quitting whatever you need to quit here. You need to be committed to that new version, the new identity of you. And we had this kind of similar energy last week, I think it was. But let's see what this is. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. They're taking their time. Come on. Or was that the message already, what I said? One more time. Now we have a card here. Page of Pentacles, and it's upright. Yeah, committing to yourself. This person is reading a book. So maybe some of you are writing a book, or you should write a book, or you should journal. But some of you need to learn something. Like you need to read books, read something, take a course or something. You intuitively know what this is. And maybe some of you, instead of scrolling and watching the TV, grab a book and start reading a book. It's funny, I was about to say when we had the Three of Pentacles that I'm getting Akashi records from this card too. Maybe some of you meditation, there's something ancient, some kind of wisdom that is waiting for you, but you are not wanting to find it. So maybe some of you need to do some meditation. Like there's some kind of knowledge here lying around, but you are not grabbing the book, you are not wanting to read the knowledge. So meditation, or literally books, or some kind of information from a mentor or something, but the ego you is kind of wanting you to stay put. So whatever this is, I feel like you need to just push. Like the birth example, it's time to push now. Time to push. You can't give up now. And now it's not time for resting, I'm hearing. This is the most important push you're going to do. Like I said, this is a big cycle coming to an end. One more. The devil. Exactly. Your ego, the shadow self is trying to sabotage whatever this is. Your commitment is being tested. The shadow self is here now, trying to sabotage this. The sun is on the bottom. Success, happiness, joy. When the baby comes out, it's a new life, a new way of living. So I feel like whatever this is it's knocking your door. But it's like you're unbothered to answer the door right now because of the irritation, the shadow self here. Like, can you see the man facing the devil here? It's like you need to face whatever this is. Whatever the ego is saying to you right now, you need to start questioning it. Like, am I really tired? Or, you know, asking questions. Because somehow I feel like partly the irritation is coming from the shadow, yeah, but I partly feel like it's your intuition kind of putting that irritation there. Because you need to push. But one more for the devil. Number 15 might be relevant for some of you. King of Swords and Six of Cups. The Phoenix is on the bottom. The devil, you need to phoenix the shadow. So there's a new layer you need to see. So meditation, the information, whatever it is where you get your spiritual info, you need to be committed to that. So go into the nature, talk to that tree, whatever it is. You can't be doing those comfortable things right now, so watching TV and not doing anything and scrolling and stuff like that. You need to stop it and do something very different because your soul is asking you to do that. But the King of Swords with the Six of Cups, something from the past, so a habit or person or a place, you need to see it in a new light. And I kind of see a mirror with this. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You, the imposter syndrome, whatever this is, you can do it. You need to find the new wisdom. This kind of reminds me of the Hermit a little bit, the King of Swords. But King of Swords is all about logic mind. So maybe your ego is very emotional. And now you need to separate that emotion and see things with your logic mind. And it's very different than normal. Like I said, I'm not saying lightly that you need to push for more, because that's normally the opposite, but it's the opposite here too. You have to see yourself in a new way. I want one more for the Six of Cups, please. These are beautiful cards. Six of Cups. The Magician flipped. Alchemizing, yeah. Six of Cups, please. The Hanged Man, and it came out in reverse, but I want to show how beautiful this card is. The past, whatever this is, the habits, the mindset, the identity, you need to shift it. It's keeping you stuck. Maybe let's say that you want to be a dancer and you've been dancing for fun for a long time, and now it's actually somehow you wanting to make that your career. You need to start saying to yourself, I'm a dancer. This is what I am. And start embodying that new identity. I want one more for the Page of Pentacles. And yet again with the Hanged Man sitting near a tree. So Mother Nature, very important, all the trees. Some of you have a tree where you visit. Maybe some of you haven't visited that tree for a long time and now it's the time to go there again. I feel like some of you, the tree might be giving you some kind of light codes too. Page of Pentacles. And the committed is being tested. The faith in the new you. One more for the Page of Pentacles. The Celestial Weaver. I feel like you've been shaping your reality. You've been tapping into your intuition and your inner knowing. Now it's time to embody that, what you know. Time to embody that, what you've been creating. Time to step up into the new you. But I somehow feel, well, of course, the shadow self is here, but I somehow feel like there is something still within you that is doubting this, and that's why the Temperance came out sideways. It's like you're wanting the outside world to give you some kind of confirmation that you're going to be the dancer or the writer or non-smoker or whatever that might be. It's like you're wanting outside world to give you that confirmation, and it's going to give it to you when you give it to yourself first. Let's see a few cards. What are they opening for you? And then I think I'm going to extend this reading because I want to dig in deeper with your soul contract and in the shadow self. That what's happening there. Coffin came out. Burying the old you. But maybe there are some, what's the word? Dormant abilities, skills, something is coming up to the surface when you close the old cycle. Like you're going to deepen your knowledge, your inner wisdom, and for that I was getting the Akashic. So there's some kind of new skills, spiritual skills coming to you, but also if you do something in the physical, so let's say you're a dancer, there's somehow your body is going to adapt more to that dancing, or you're going to try out some new things, something like this. But right now you might feel a little bit defeated with this energy, down and out, over and done. That's why I said you can't be laying around right now, because your commitment is being tested. You need to be focused on your own path, in your own mission, the thing that you are doing here. And maybe some of you, this is like there's several things going on. So let's say that you have a career, some kind of thing that you are doing, but then you are smoking. Let's say the dancer. You can't be smoking and dancing. Well, of course you can, but when you quit the smoking, you will get more fresh air and your muscles will work better and the dancing can go further, you know. So whatever it is with you, it's somehow linked. So there's something you're wanting to do, but there is something, a habit, a mindset of something that is kind of not letting you to be in this role 100%. I hope you get what I'm trying to say here. But I also feel like there is endings. You need to end what we've been talking about, but something to do with other people. There's some people that are keeping you stuck. Like they are in different timelines and they can't come here right now because you are going through this ascension. You are shifting from this old cycle to this new cycle. And I feel like there are some people that are coming there too, but it's not the time right now to be aligned. That's what I'm hearing. Wounded masculine energy is being activated right now. It's funny that I'm asking what are they opening for you, but they are bringing these, but there's a reason. But your masculine energy, wounded masculine energy, so blaming others and not committing to self, very easily drop to that negative mindset and temptations. That's what you need to be careful with. And I think the man is holding some whiskey or cognac, something, so maybe drinking for some of you. But it also says spouse. We had was it the Six of Cups with the mirror? Maybe some of you have a soul connection here. You can't be focused on that right now. Or maybe some of you know that that this relationship is over and done, and you just need to kind of make it happen. The whip. So the irritation right now because the universe is forcing you to take action towards your path. Painful, tension, fighting, arguments, anger, doing it again and again and again. It's all supposed to be here. I want one more for that. Get cracking with whatever you be wanting to do here. And because of the full moon in Pisces, Pisces are very kind of romantic type of sign. So ending a cycle with that. A new romantic cycle begins, the first card. So some of you, I feel like there is a connection, but now it's not the time to be focused on that. It will align at some point, but that should not be your focus. And I feel like for some of you, there is a partner or a friendship too that might need to just, end. And you've been knowing this for a while. Something new is coming to your table, but you need to release the old so the new can come in. What are you opening? Avalanche, oh my God. And the mice is on the bottom. This talks about stress and fear, worry, irritation, anxiety, nagging and stuff like this. Your blueprint is underneath that, so your blueprint is being activated. But the avalanche came to the table. Major force, uncontrollable. So you're going into labor, want it or not, but you are going to rebirth yourself. And whatever is not meant to be in this new cycle, you are forced to purge and wipe out the old things. One more. The anchor and one more. Wow. Holy moly! The swans is underneath the deck. So this is the soul connection, but it's underneath the deck. So it's not time to be concentrated on this, but it's there. But yeah, the anchor came out, stable, enduring, solid, secure. Willpower right now, willpower, long lasting. Whatever is about to arrive, it's going to be long lasting. But it needs willpower, and I feel like you've been pushing towards this for a while. Like I said, it's knocking at your door, but your shadow self is saying that don't answer. And then the wild card came out. Surprise, opportunity, game changer, unpredictable, the X factor, unexpected. So this is the fiery climax, I feel like. So it can go either way with this collective because nothing is yet set in stone with you. So I feel like some of you, if you have the determination and willpower to change whatever this is that you know that you need to change, and you just push, and then you will get to the other side. And some of you, I feel like if you don't commit to yourself and be aware of these energies, there might be a repeated cycle here. I will extend this reading and I want to see more about what are they opening for you, and we need to see more about the shadow self and how you can alchemize that energy. And then I want some healing messages to you so you can push this baby out. All my extendeds you can find on my Patreon, and the link there you can find on my website beautifulalien.com, so go check it out now and I'll see you there.